Sripada Sri Vallabha Charitamrutam, Chapter 26. In the morning we reached Kurungedda to have darshan of Sripada Sri Vallabha. Sri Dharmagupta had an intense desire to know the particulars pertaining to the advent of Kali Yuga from Sri Sripada. On that day, Sri Sripada was having a very placid countenance, which was like a beautiful blossom. With ambrosial looks, showering nectar of compassion, he granted us the great fortune of touching his divine lotus feet. Sri Dharmagupta prayed Sri Sripada to tell us about the genesis of Kali Yuga. For that, Sri Sri Charan said, "My children, time is the cosmic form of Supreme Self. Sun is also called the soul of time. The time taken by sun to start from star Dhanishta and go around star Shravana once and get back to Dhanishta is termed as Brahma Kalpa. A part of Brahma Kalpa is Shrushti Kalpa, and the remaining portion is reckoned as Pralaya Kalpa. Day and night are formed as an experience of ordinary people. Half of the time relating to mains is Shukla Paksha and the other half is Krishna Paksha. 6 months are Uttarayana and 6 months are Dakshinayana for the deity of the year. A yogi visualizes the wheel of time in his own body. This esoteric knowledge is called Taraka Raja Yoga Vidya. Knowledge of time cannot be known by those who are not aware of it. In Taraka Raja Yoga, body is construed as Brahmanda. All the worlds are in it. The point of thought in our head is termed as Brahma Loka. The world of Vishnu is in the navel. Rudra Loka is in our heart. Mains lie in our sperm as deities of reproduction. These Janya deities transmit the consequences of actions of past generations of mankind to succeeding generations and make them experience those results. Therefore, time is very much essential to hand over the results of actions in previous births in a gradual way. Symptoms of the end of Kali Yuga. Mains of the departed ones are not the dead elders. They are Janyu deities, who receive the fruits, obsequies, ceremonies performed in the name of ancestors and grant them noble status. They do not have any birth. A yogi visualizes the 6 yogic centers in his body as seasons of the year outside. There are 12 full moons and 12 new moons in a year. These 24 holy days are to be understood as the 24 steps of prosody of Gayatri. Some people worship Narayana, who is the personification of time, as the Purusha of the year. This Vidya is called Dvada Sakshari Vidya. At the rate of 1 letter for each month, for 12 months it becomes a mantra of 12 letters. Knowing that the following developments indicate an end of the epoch of Kali. Inundations of rivers and rivulets causing immense loss. Earth shaking always with tremors like those of final destruction. Sun and moon deviating from their paths. Thick gloom enveloping sun who become unseen during daytime. Horrible comets appearing in the sky portend the end of Kali Yuga. During the last phase of the Dvapara Yuga, Kali Purusha, who is the chief of Kali Yuga, undertook fierce penance in an island in the Western Sea. All these matters were narrated by sage Vedavyasa in his Bhavishya Purana. Advent of Mlecha race. On seeing the great prevalence of Vedic mantras, sacrifices and penances, Kali Purusha became very miserable. He prayed to God, "Dharma is shining everywhere like blazing fire. Then how can I spread influence of Kali? I have to spread my Yuga Dharmas according to your promise. It is becoming impossible for me." Then the Lord of the universe showed an island to Kalki in the Western Sea. He showed Adama, who is the origin of men, and Havyavati, a female. He created a beautiful garden for their enjoyment. In reality, they were brother and sister. Kali entered there as a serpent. He ignited immoral lust among them and encouraged them to beget illicit and unethical children. As soon as they were downfallen, the divine forces in them disappeared. From this couple, the Mlecha race, which is the origin for Kali Dharma, started. In the last phase of Dwapara Yuga, that was 2800 years prior to the end of Dwapara Yuga, the progeny of that race increased in Mlecha Desa. This was contained Pratisarga Parva of Bhavishya Purana. Adhama and Havyavati created Neelachala, tasted the fruit of sin, and increased their offspring who were abusing Arya Dharma, who ate all sorts of things and who were unrighteousness. I have to incarnate as Kalki and destroy crores and crores of unethical people and establish Satya Yuga again. This is my program in the distant future.